Yo, what's going on? You are now tuned in to the Inside Wolves podcast, your home for entertainment, enlightenment, where we discuss and give our takes on what's going on in not only music, entertainment, general news, and everything pop culture. Make sure you subscribe, share.
I'm scarred from the videos online, and also Lee, your experience. You took a video of this shit happening to you one time. Them niggas be putting that fake stuff over top of the ATMs and the gas pumps and all that stuff, bro. You gotta really pull it to make sure like that don't come off first before cats really trying. No, I do it ever since I seen it. I was like, I gotta pull these. I gotta pull these every time.
I know folks be looking at me like, damn, nigga, hurry up. Like, nah, bro, I gotta make sure they ain't trying to get me, bro. Man.
I used to do it as a joke. Mm-hmm. One weekend in Chicago, I pull on it just I seen it in a video way long ago. Every single time I pull it, you never know, I tug on it, bro. But what the thing is, bro, the establishment that they be attached to be on to that shit. Like when I pulled it out, the niggas went to the back. The people that own that store like do that. Like the people that like be a part of that.
Yeah, they think they
so
slick,
like
bro.
You can't even tell nobody.
I'm about to say we see what you're doing, Habib. We see what you're doing, yo. We see what you're doing, yo. We talking about some thank you coming again. Ain't nobody coming. You feel me, yo? Hey man, everybody, welcome to the Inside Wolves podcast, man. We almost got into this bitch, you know what I'm saying, without even introducing our guest today, man. You know what I'm saying? We got Mr. RomeoKojo here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna add the claps later. You know what I'm saying?
Man, all praise to the Most High, man. I appreciate y'all having me. Like I said, I told my man Juan here, I'm a fan before I'm a guest, so you know what I'm saying. Appreciate what y'all men are doing.
Appreciate you, King.
Come on, man. I'm saying, yo, we got a couple great things to talk about today. Some crazy shit, actually, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? That's Hefe, you know what I'm saying? Introduce myself, I'm Hefe, you know what I'm saying? We got Mr. Juan. Go introduce yourself, Juan. I ain't got, you know what I'm saying? Look at him.
It's your boy, Juan.
He mad right now.
Let me hit y'all with the y'all ain't heard
Brooklyn Nets have lost the game. He's
Come on, bro. I'm trying to introduce myself and you on the.
All right, I'm sorry.
You know, I'll wait. Anywho, it's your boy Juju, aka Juan, aka AJ. And we are here, you know what I'm saying, for another installment of the Inside Wolves podcast. Thank y'all for listening.
The man, the Mr. Legend.
Indeed.
Are we getting into it?
We sliding, people. We sliding. We got ourselves a good array of some topics today. And we got ourselves a guest on this episode. You know what I'm saying? Not an interview, just a regular episode. Just added a little guest. I'm thinking, question for y'all just in general, but also as well, just to do it on there nonetheless. What y'all thinking? And also for people listening, what y'all feel about panels? Similar things to what we're doing here, but just involving multiple people. Really a decent sized group of heads with a good set of questions just to get different views.
I have very specific thoughts about those.
You said what? Cool. It's a cool.
I have very specific thoughts about those.
So
but I'm gonna let
Florida.
I said specific thoughts about those, but I'm gonna let Jaden go.
Yeah. No, he said Florida. Yeah, no, Jaden, what are you talking about?
Oh, okay.
Then you say what you feel about the panhandle?
No.
That's all he said.
The panhandle.
I could have sworn he said the panhandle. You talking Florida, the panhandle state?
No, sir.
Can't say that it is, man. Unplugged shit.
What the hell did you say? I'm sorry. Got me fucked up here. What did I take? I don't think that was Advil, yo. I took an Advil. I don't think it was Advil.
No, it couldn't have been.
God damn.
Or it was like two stuck together, kind of a deal.
So what'd you say? Yo, you said it was a what? What do you feel about what?
Panels.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because I want to get into the topics, but I'm just curious about your thoughts.
Man.
Wait, David, a panel.
Hey, listen,
I'll say my thoughts.
They said RomeoKojo be beating people's asses. Yeah. I ain't want to speak, yo. I'm sorry.
That ain't me. All praises. But you feel me? I think they can be constructive, but oftentimes I think in practical use, I don't think panels are very constructive in the way they're done. Like now, I feel like if you're someone just looking for like common banter on most topics, then yes, it's cool. But you got to really go out of your way to find real panels that are getting like real work on conversations done. You got to go
them debate joints, the political spaces.
Just pull up to your local PTA meeting.
Yeah, you go to like your local like campus, or you go to like a college panel about some things. It's gonna be some real conversation happening about, you know what I'm saying, real stuff happening. Internet panels, like YouTube panels, you get like cats like
I've seen some real good ones on those. Yeah, that's one of mine.
There are good ones. But they have a really big chance, especially with them being such big internet personalities. They have a really big chance of just devolving into just name calling and
that's why that's just so funny. That shit is hilarious. That shit is hilarious.
And so I just think they're better for entertainment. The YouTube panels, I think, are better for entertainment more so than actual information gathering. You know.
Oh yeah.
I just think it's open forum for niggas to get up there and get in your ass about whatever. Honestly, that's literally what it is.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Well,
hey,
to a degree,
come.
It depends on the people that you have on there. If it's those kinds of people, yeah.
Or sometimes their spaces dominated.
Yeah, that was a wild ask of a question. Wow. Yeah, that was wilder than the Florida thing.
What?
Please.
Yeah, yeah. Hey man, y'all listen, look, y'all gotta get your minds clear, man.
Well, I just wanted your guys' opinions on that. Carry on.
I think they're cool. Panels are cool. They're interesting. You know, as long as you have people who are, you know, definitely, you know, not bullshitting and really trying to get in tune with the questions and, you know, and have some real like thought-provoking answers and stuff. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, me personally, I feel like, you know, whenever the next time, you know, I'm driving by a school and I see like an open house for like a parent-teacher conference, I just might walk in there, start asking questions. You know, like I have nothing to do with the kids, nothing to do with the teachers. You know, like I said, but just get an open panel going.
That would be hilarious.
Definitely get some concerned parents and teachers.
Bro, that's hilarious. Can you imagine somebody coming in there? Why would you cut the music program? These children need all types of learning and experience. Sir, whose child is yours? Nigga, just get silent.
Only question.
A concerned citizen.
Y'all have a citizen.
Listen, we used to have a marching band. I ain't heard it in years. I live down the street.
Sir, whose child is yours? That's really not important to the questions that I'm asking right now.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'll tell you, them panels, yo, they ain't gonna get nothing done on them panels, yo. I'm telling you, that shit is just all fluff, yo. Especially them parent-teacher conference.
Nah,
they get a lot of topics and a lot of thought.
No, they're talking about the parent. They're talking about the
parent-teacher conference. The PTAs. No. There are some panels that definitely address the real shit.
I was talking about those like debate panels. There are some really good ones. I follow a lot of really good ones, and I watch those pretty regularly, even though there's a lot of topics in there that I'm not even privy to. I just like hearing the conversation. Shit is just entertaining to hear two educated people go back and forth until it devolves into the name calling. Then that shit just gets funny. That's when it really just starts. That's when it's not even really educational anymore. It's just comedy. But speaking of comedy and all types of interesting things, let's jump into this first topic. And this one it's an opinion. It's an opinion-based topic. So general popular topic as well all over the internet. Been so for a couple years, started up big at the pandemic, and it's, you know what I'm saying, slowly slowed down, had a little scare in there, you know what I'm saying, stability, got it back, now they back up top. You know what I'm saying? It's the sweeping the nation, sweeping the generation. Onlyfans. What are your opinions on OnlyFans work?
Formerly named Jug World.
What?
Seriously?
Really?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure it probably was.
Hey man.
I'm sure it probably was though. I'm sure it probably was, yo. I remember, yo, when I was a kid, yo, that was the first ever site that I was ever exposed to about porn. It was called JoJo. I was like, what is this? Like, you know, melons, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that was me, yeah.
It's how you say it was very fruitful.
It was very fruitful. Yeah. But feel me, yo, OnlyFans, yo, that shit is a toxic lifestyle.
Talk on it.
Yeah.
Let me let Javen take it away, man.
I'll take it away.
Talk to me, Hefe.
I'll take it away. I'll take it away.
Speak your mind, King.
I'll take it away. Cause listen, man, matter of fact, so because we had that, what was that article that we saw, yo, man, it was a kid that had camped out in the OnlyFans, like in the OnlyFans girls, like addict or some shit like
like nut shit.
Like, yo, I'm telling you, yo, if y'all would have seen the picture, I'm gonna bring the picture up, you know what I'm saying, later. But if y'all seen the picture of that kid, yo, it's always them type of kids, yo. You know what I'm saying? The acne, bad haircut, you know what I'm saying?
Frail body.
Yeah, frail body, nigga, you know what I'm saying? The RomeoKojo glasses, you know, and it's just You know what I'm saying? The RomeoKojo glasses.
True,
niggas catching strays. And
pretty much.
Pretty much, David. The way you broke it down, if I'm not mistaken, pretty much the niggas who got everything women don't want. These tend to be the type of niggas that do this type of stuff. Is pretty much.
And he pointed to me. And he pointed to me.
He said frail, acne, bad hair.
Glasses. Yo, but nah,
pretty much everything unattractive to women. These are the type of cats who exist.
Nah, cause you could tell though. That nigga don't be outside, yo. That guy that did that shit, yo, he don't be outside. And that's the problem. That's why it becomes toxic. Cause you in the house doing that shit all day. That's what you, instead of going outside and getting them real interactions. And you know what I'm saying? You know them niggas that don't be getting no vitamin D. You know the D stand for discipline and decision making. You know what I'm saying? That vitamin. Even niggas don't go outside and get that sun, you know that mind don't get right.
That discipline and decision making.
What's that clarity? You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yo, be the niggas that don't be going outside and making them weird decisions, yo. So that's honestly.
I have a question to you, Javen, before we continue on, and then we'll get to everybody else's. The question to you, from the perspective of the gentleman that did something like that, what do you say to the guy who is not as resilient as yourself? The guy who is not as hard-bodied as yourself mentally? It really is just like, all right, man, know what I'm saying? One no, I'm all right, I'm going to get the next yes. The nigga who, when, like you just said, he goes out and gets those social interactions, and that shit don't go his way at all. That shit just don't go his way ever. It seems.
I'll
tell you this.
That question. Let me help
that question.
Go ahead, Juan. Talk on it. Talk about it.
Just tell that nigga, man, keep shooting and get a bucket, yo.
Keep shooting and get a bucket.
Keep shooting and get.
No, you're not wrong. No, you're not wrong at all. Not wrong at all. It's a numbers game, fellas. It's a numbers game. It's a numbers game, fellas. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The famous quotes. Somebody for everybody.
Yo, I couldn't have said any better, yo.
You miss what was
100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah, bro.
Heard that earlier today, as a matter of fact, too. It's pretty funny.
What I'm saying.
All right, your thoughts on OnlyFans, Juan? What's your thoughts on it? Javen said it's a toxic lifestyle for the reasons he has said.
I agree with what Javen said, but then aside from that, I'm looking at the business standpoint. So for everybody that's racking up them rackets on there, them, you know, sending them big bills and big man, do you, bro?
Get your bag.
You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna speak too much about what they do on that particular platform. You know, I ain't gonna get into details. But you know, people who are earning their money doing what they do, you know, hey man, I mean, if that's how you choose to make your money, I'm not gonna knock nobody hustle. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna knock nobody hustle. You know, I'ma just look at it like, I mean, I guess you you're making a bag. Shit, you probably you making more than me right now. You know, so I guess just keep grinding, not literally. But you know,
I mean, I guess literally and figuratively,
and figuratively, yeah. But I mean, I mean, I just think it's interesting. Like, you know, it's so many ways you can make money these days. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so it sounds like you would do OnlyFans. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Let's get out to the meat of it. You know what I'm saying? Because
wow.
It sounds like nah. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds. It sounds like you would do OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying?
That's twice. That's two.
Oh my god. Oh my.
What did you take? What did you take?
All right. All right. I've been put on timeout. So
what you got going on, yo?
I've been put in timeout.
He said, "While you're doing OnlyFans, let's get down to the meat of it."
No, bro,
bro is wilding.
Well, all right, Lee, go ahead, man.
He had to go.
What's your thoughts on it, Lee? Lee, I want you to go ahead, Lee. Speak your mind, King. What you feel about the platform? What you think about the workers? What you thinking? The lifestyle.
Personally, I think the I think it's scary, man. I think that stuff is very scary. I look at OnlyFans and that whole market as just a direct indicator of just our depravity. It's a direct indicator, man. Like the success of it really shows where we are. Like I read something really recently. It was like some person impersonated a woman and was able in the span of about 2 weeks to pay off their school, pay off like they were able to get upwards of $50,000.
They're serious on that. They're serious.
And I think that stuff is scary, man. I think it has like repercussions that we may not be ready to even think about that are coming down the line. But I think that stuff is pretty scary, and I think they take advantage of a very, very, very vulnerable group of people with that work. Yes, they're getting money and stuff like that, but I don't know. The sex sales argument is always there. I get it. Sex is going to make money. Is what it is. But I just think there's repercussions to that stuff, and we don't really think about the people at the end of those, you know what I'm saying, repercussions as much as we should.
I think, I gotta definitely lean into a bit more of what you're saying about that, especially. My personal thoughts on it, really, I don't really care. I'm indifferent. I don't really consider it bad. I'm really indifferent on the work. But what I do feel is exactly what Lee's saying, is that I don't like how everybody's getting into it when not nobody, because that's a lie. When a lot of people don't understand that everything in life costs. You don't get anything in life without giving something, whether it's time, money, energy, effort. You got to give something. Giving. And in the words of Myron Gaines, I gotta quote it. Fast money comes with slow problems.
Who?
Fast money comes with slow problems. When you on there making that money on OnlyFans, even if you're not fucking, just the simple fact that you're on OnlyFans, that's a link in your bio. And then on top of that as well, disregard that, bruh. I think y'all really underestimate some of these Reddit cats, boy. They be on y'all ass on OnlyFans. They be leaking, bro. They leak all y'all stuff, bro. They are like it's a wild, and like you just said, it's a wild industry to get into, because like you said, you get that fast money, and if you don't move correctly with it, or it's not as lucrative as you thought, you could put yourself in quite a precarious situation later when your name's already out there, your pictures are already out there on the internet for doing something like that. Right. Just know what you're getting into, and I think a lot of people don't, because they're not thinking, because it used to be taboo, and I don't necessarily think it should be taboo, but I don't think any and everybody should just be jumping into this like there isn't a consequence and there a cost to this.
I understand, because that is, I mean, right now it's definitely a saturated market, but I mean, shit, I'm out here making clips for free, you know what I'm saying, and you got other people out here that's profiting, just like Lee said, paying off student loans. Like, that's actually crazy. And I understand, you know, just like you guys say, like, you know, that's targeting a group of people that, you know, in a sense has a weakness. But then you got to kind of look at it, because like,
I don't even consider it
in every aspect of supply and demand, there's weaknesses in everything. You know what I'm saying? Just like if it's no different if, you know, just like how someone pays for a membership to OnlyFans, just like how some people might pay for a membership to like PlayStation Plus or like Netflix, Hulu. Like it doesn't, in my head, it doesn't really fall too different. Just like, you know, it's just like a reoccurring thing for people. You know, just like another bill to them. Yeah. Someone might look at it like, what's another? Crazy. This $5 that I'm spending, you know, I'm gonna just cancel Netflix, but still have, or no, I'm gonna cancel Hulu, but like keep Netflix. You know what I'm saying? It's like they kind of like looking at it. It's just like a monthly subscription, just like anything else. You know what I'm saying? So in their eyes, they like, you know, I get this sort of like, I feel like this person who I'm paying for, I feel like this relationship is actually personal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I actually have a connection to this person. So it's like they looking at like, well, what's the point of, you know, all that other stuff if I can, you know, pay this amount of money per month, per week, or whatever, and then
I think that's so. I just think that's so unhealthy to just foster that type of relationship with a person that doesn't know you exist.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
It's unhealthy for
person.
your mental, just period, to even do stuff like that. But unfortunately for us, humans, humans tend to have they tend to go for the path of least resistance. Honestly, I mean, we're only human. We tend to go for the path of least resistance. That's why I asked the question to Javen earlier. Is because you were like, go out there and get them real interactions. Well, not everybody got a, you know what I'm saying, goat chain and some cool shades to go ahead and get the proper responses during these interactions.
And the White Sox hat.
I'm gonna say, so the cats might, so those social interactions for them, spending that 5 months, spending that $25 they was gonna save from not going on a date that month anyway. They was gonna go ahead and just spend it on spend it on that subscription. So, but I do agree I think that is a weakness, because I don't see. I mean, I respect the hustle, of course, but I don't see, like, I think it's a weakness in self-discipline, because I don't see why you would pay for something like that outside of it being like a addiction kind of a thing. I don't see why you would pay for something like that personally outside of it.
I mean, shit, man. I'll tell you this though. They be getting them. They be getting niggas with them links, yo. They be getting niggas with them links.
What link?
Them links be deceiving, yo. Listen.
Niggas.
Listen. The first time, listen. Hear me out. True story, yo. True story. First, what the fuck? Come on, what I do? What I say this time? Come on,
I didn't even say anything, man. I didn't even say anything.
Finish the talk, man.
Y'all tripping. First time I ever seen one of them, I was like, damn, yo, it came up so smooth, okay? It came up so smooth. It said, Gunna, Onlyfans, pushing P. So I'm like, okay, feel me? I'm a fan of Gunna. Like, I thought it was gonna be a new Hot Gunna single, you know what I'm saying? When I clicked that link, I was highly upset. I definitely was. I never knew that there was so many meanings to pushing P. I did not know that. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm telling you, them links be deceiving, bro.
Hang on, back up.
Them links be deceiving.
Gunna has an OnlyFans?
No, that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, yo, he was trying. It looked like he was promoting the Gunna song, but I got there.
Pushing P on OnlyFans.
Completely different.
Okay,
bro, it's completely different. That's cool though. Feel me? I'm ready to start doing that to niggas, yo. Nah, that is, yo. You gonna see that shit? It's gonna say something like exotic.
Serious. You seen that OnlyFans at the end of that link, man? You was curious.
Yo, stop it, yo.
You want to see Gunna? You want to see Gunna? Right.
Yo, stop it, yo. Stop it. Feel me? Listen, yo. I'm ready to start doing that to niggas though. Feel me? Yeah, I'm gonna put that shit gonna say exotic bitches licking bones. It's gonna be actual female dog looking at actual bowl for Pessmite. Like, there's gonna be in there giving TED Talks and shit. Yeah,
Soldier Boy did that joint, man, back in the day with what was it? Crank That, I think he said it was. He used to put that shit on LimeWire and put it under all types of #1 songs names just to get the plays. Yeah, just to get cast download.
He did say that.
Yeah, feel me? Yeah, listen, and that's the business part of it. I'll fuck with that.
Man, that's marketing right there, man. That's marketing right there.
I'm trying to get $1, man.
Hey, random question though. I mean,
go ahead.
Like, is speed dating like an actual thing? I've seen that shit in like movies. Like,
yeah, man.
I'd imagine it is.
Funny story.
It's real.
Funny story. I actually applied for a job like 3-4 years ago for to like host like speed dating events. I actually applied for that job. It was out there, where I was living at the time, yo. That was the craziest interview I've ever been into in my life, yo. Like, craziest interview. Yeah, they didn't ask me nothing about customer service, like nothing about none of that shit. They was just like,
it was that damn. What was your name? Winston like, Jerome. It was one of them Winston Jerome interviews.
Yeah. Listen, man. It was pretty much like, yo. It was like, so it was like they showed me 2 pictures, yo, male and female. It was like, do they look compatible? I'm like, I don't fucking know. Like, ain't that their job to do that? Like, we just here to provide the chairs and tables.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck?
Wild ass question to ask someone. That doesn't even make sense. What? I mean, how are you supposed to tell that?
Yeah, no sense.
Just 2 random people. They look good to you? I don't know, man.
They look good together. What you think? But nonetheless, we'll carry on. Slide into, because you just said something about saving $1, Javen, or you know what I'm saying. Let's talk. Let's read this headline for you. California bride spends $500 on her entire wedding.
I got some
Guests
shit to
purchase
say
their
about
own
Love
foods
to
and drinks
see
at the
Love to see
reception.
it. Love to see it.
What do y'all think on that? And then
I hope
also,
hope
if
your
you
girl
go
ain't hear you
there,
say that.
I'm ready to
You
say,
wanna go first?
I hope your
what
girl
do
ain't
you?
hear you say
Well,
that.
matter of fact, hey,
Do you want to go first?
let Lee hop on this first. We'll go from the bottom up.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
All right, and then one, what do you think? And then two, would you? I got three, but one, what do you think? And then two, what would you do if you went to a wedding and they was like, "Hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie, you gonna have to slide a 20-piece for the reception."
I don't know. Hey, I think whoever that woman is, she is a God-given gift to this earth. That's what I think. And if I'm walking to a wedding like that, I can't do nothing but respect it, man. Hey, we far removed. Cats back in the day used to do what's it called? Joy of the Peace, something. They used to hop under trees and read rights under trees. Nigga, hey, we'll go link up at the cookout after this, but hey, let's just get this marriage over real quick. You know what I'm saying? Save a couple dollars.
Let's go ahead and knock this out real quick.
So yeah, I'm all for that, man.
And so you go to that, you go ahead throwing the 20-piece at him, and just all right, man. Let me get a plate.
20 piece, nigga. It costs more for a hot dog at Atlanta Hawks game, man. You crazy? Yeah, I support.
I respect it. I respect it. Hey, I'm not going. Well, that's funny as shit in my opinion. That's funny as hell. But also as well, like you said, man, you can't help respect it, man. Niggas said they not going. The couple said we not going to break our pockets over this. No. We not gonna break our pockets over one day. And then beyond that as well, as far as if that happens, I definitely would go. But I'd definitely be pulling up with my own Tupperware, though. Feel me? I'm going to go ahead and shit. We got to get our own food nonetheless. I'm going to just go ahead and pull up with my own food then. Fuck it. I'll eat what I got to eat then. If we got to pay anyway. Right. I'll just bring my own food. But beyond that, yeah, I would go, though. That's pretty funny.
It's funny because let me just voice how I feel, you know. When I came across the clip, you know, I got about maybe about 10, 12 seconds into the clip, went to the next thing. But anywho, what I gathered in that 10 to 12 seconds, you know, such a smart woman, you know, she talks about how the venue was completely free off of the freeway, you know what I'm saying? Pretty ironic, you know, but it's a lovely view, you know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, you shouldn't have any problems with parking. You know what I'm saying? It's just if you see exactly where it's at, you'll know what I mean. You know, she said she spent $47 on a dress. You know, it was. She's just a very smart woman. Now, how I look
in the Grand Canyon,
how I look at the situation, you know, I definitely feel, in my own personal opinion, I know everyone else's viewpoints on marriages and how they're supposed to be traditional or expensive, inexpensive, or whatever. You know, I look at it, you know, I feel like when it comes to like the weddings and like receptions or whatever, when it comes to like putting all that stuff together as far as like a venue or even like how it's gonna visually look, that's for the people who's sitting in the seats, you know what I'm saying, looking at y'all getting married. It has nothing to do with y'all vows, like y'all vows haven't or even the ring, like it has nothing to do with how much, you know what I'm saying, you're spending on people to see you in this grand place. Like me personally, I just feel like there's no need to have to pay so much money out of pocket, you know what I'm saying, for people to see you in this big venue when the wedding, the marriage isn't, you know what I'm saying, to have it, it's not about the venue, you know what I'm saying, it's not about having it in the best, you know, well, let me just say like the best.
It's really not about it being publicized.
Yeah, it's not about that. It's about your vows, you know what I'm saying, to one another, and you know what I'm saying, and that the next journey of you guys' relationship. I feel like that's the most important part of it. So regardless of how much you spent, you know what I'm saying, I feel like the bottom line, the most important part is that you guys are married. You know what I'm saying?
Not literally.
That's the whole point. Like that's the whole point.
I feel like we've definitely lost that. I feel like we've definitely lost that too. I feel like it's definitely leaned more into a tradition nowadays more than anything. I think people have fallen in love with the idea of getting married more than actually being married. So they'll throw all that money.
Right. even being in that situation where they want to compete with, people love competing with, well, this person from high school X amount of years ago got married and had this big venue. I feel like, when it's my time to get married, I feel like I have to one up or also make mine look such as grand, and it's not the case. Like when it comes down to like being married or getting married, or it's a relationship that you guys are continuing to go down. Like the path you guys are going down is just going to get stronger and everything, but it has nothing to do with having this big grand event. Like it's not about that at all.
I see a common overall theme in between those two topics, which is a very sad thing, and like you said as well, Lee, as well, very indicative of the direction society's going, which is plain and simply the point of people want to get married, but they don't actually want what comes after that, or they don't even think about what comes after that. And similar to OnlyFans, they want the racks, they want it easily made from their house with the comfort of their own home, but they don't know what comes with that. Seems like a consistent forgetting of consequences over here. It seems like people almost forgetting things are costing in this world. It's really weird, interesting.
That's cool. No, I'm actually glad y'all three went first, because that shit was completely different than what I thought.
Man, you next up. I need to hear what you have to say. You right.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, I've been looking at that video. Just the more and more I look at it, the first thing I want to say is I definitely feel bad for the husband. Honestly, the first thing is the reason why is because she let the world know within 30 seconds how broke this nigga was. That shit is embarrassing. I couldn't stand for that.
Don't even pay for weddings. The families.
I couldn't stand.
It was the families.
I couldn't stand for that. Second thing is, ain't no way in hell you gonna ask me to come to a wedding on I-83. How the fuck am I supposed to get? I'm supposed to turn my light. I'm supposed to turn my signals on. I'm supposed to put my hazard lights on and wait for your dumb ass to get married right here on I-83, bobbing and weaving on the fucking land, on the strip and all that shit, trying to get in the Stacey Adams at that. In the Stacey Adams at that, you gonna have me doing all that shit?
It's not gonna take long.
Nigga, yeah. Goddamn, yo. I'm gonna say, what y'all niggas throwing acorns instead of flowers? I'm throwing acorns instead of flowers? Like, yeah, I can't.
30 minutes, we out of here. What's up?
We out of there.
Nah,
we out of there.
The shit that had me fucked up the most. She talking about some, everybody that came knew what the assignment was. No, bitch, everybody that came knew that y'all was broke. That's what happened. That's why niggas came. Niggas want to support y'all because they fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no fuck. No, I'm sorry. I'm speaking for all y'all. I'm telling you. You think you gonna get away with that shit, Juan? $500 for that wedding? I'm telling you, that shit ain't gonna happen, bro. Like, listen, yo, you can hit my phone. You can hit my phone later. Like, hey, man, I'm sorry. You know, so you was right. You know, say she beat my ass because I even thought about doing a $500. Like, it's not gonna happen, dog. It's not gonna happen, dog. $47 for a dress.
That's hilarious.
Where she get that shit from? She got it from Shein.
Bro, so everybody here, you one of the ones next up to get married, bro. So here's my question. So when it's your time, you dropping that bag off, you taking that loan out, you about to drop
the ice sculptures,
right?
The fountains,
sculptures, the cake. That what you doing?
I need a steed to pick me up as well. By the way, I need to roll in on a steed, bro.
Yep.
Hey, we got
hella horses in Atlanta in the summertime. We got hella of them.
We got hella horses. You dropping a bag off? We got hella horses out here in Atlanta.
Hey, free bar and drink, bottle service, cake, the venue, the whole nine. I'm getting that because I'm going to the wedding. I'm getting that. That's what I'm hearing.
We just gonna make sure we have it around Thanksgiving, so that way everybody has leftovers and shit.
Hey man, I got my Thanksgiving leftovers still, boy.
Yeah, stop talking about them shits, man.
Let me tell you how my budget. Let me tell you how my budget, if I was them, would have went for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting all them chairs for the church I go to. You know what I'm saying? So I already got I'm gonna borrow all the chairs.
Yeah, the metal chairs from church.
I'm gonna get a cake. I'm gonna get a cake from probably Walmart because Publix is more expensive.
You can get it written on there for the free too. You know what I'm saying?
Walmart. I might
professional writing.
I might go get 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? Like a two for $20 type of deal. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. You know, and then after that, you know, I might go I might just
Nigga say he got it all.
iron off some church clothes and get married in that. You know what I'm saying?
Iron off the church clothes.
I'm just playing. I wouldn't do that.
Nah, but we looking at a $20 wedding. Hey, you
honestly though.
Yeah.
Honestly though, just look at it. All right, let me break it down for Javen right quick. So.
Yeah, ain't gotta break it down for me, yo. This shit ain't happening over here, yo.
Let me put it in this scenario, right? Do you think it would be a problem if these two, as far as like them two as a couple, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just say, I mean, I don't know what they want to do, but let's just say they're up and coming like entrepreneurs, or they plan on doing something for a business, and they have invested their money into, and it's gonna take time, you know what I'm saying, to get that money back in. It just so happens that they still want to get married, which is, no one has any problem with that because that's just more devotion to their relationship. But shit only gonna be $500. But at the same time, they're gonna look like later on down the line, have like a later reception that could be more money. You know what I'm saying? It's just.
Well, I actually want to get all your opinions on something as well. Go ahead, Javen.
No, I was just gonna say, man, I'm not even gonna lie to you, yo. Like, first thing, it's one thing. It's not like they told me, hey man, we're gonna have it in our backyard, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be real nice. And they're like, I-80, like the freeway, like come on now. I mean, like that is excessive. Complex? That is excessive. Okay, we'll have it in the park. At least the parking lot, yo. You got niggas pulling over on the side of the street, yo, side of the damn freeway trying to get to that shit, yo.
It's still a nice view. It's still a nice view though.
But on top of that, yo, like, I don't even believe that shit was $500. That shit had to be less than $500. What the hell did the extra $400?
He said
it could not have been $500.
Couldn't have been
$299.
Man, go ahead.
What are your guys' thoughts on weddings? Not even just marriage. Well, or even just marriage in general. But do you guys have intentions of having a big wedding? Do you guys have intentions of having a wedding? Well,
I do. I definitely do, man. We've talked about our wedding and how we want it to be and everything, you know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna pull up, we definitely gonna have the services for people, you know what I'm saying? You gonna feel value, you know what I'm saying? But in my opinion, I love weddings because I feel like that's the ultimate like fuck you, like it's us, you know what I'm saying? Like this is my time to be like, hey, fuck everybody else. This is about me, nigga. Like that's how I feel about weddings. That's why I like it. It's a big celebration. So I feel like everybody should be there. I just feel like that's disrespectful to the craft of weddings to have your shit on I-83. You know what I'm saying? Next to the raccoon that died 3 hours ago. Like that shit is insane, yo. Like nah, man.
What you think, Lauren?
Me personally, I mean, I don't want to say it has to be. It doesn't have to be big. However, no matter where it's at or what's going on. I mean, obviously, it's for my wedding, but we gonna step. You know what I'm saying? Me and my lady, we gonna step regardless. And it's funny, and we talking about this because it makes me just like think about the baby shower we had recently. Well, it was like a month ago or 2 months ago almost. And it's thank you, Javen. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? But anywho. It just makes me think about the baby shower we had. And man, we really, you know what I'm saying, like regardless of like just, everything, like anything else that we might have been dealing with, that was our moment where it was like, this is us. Just like how Javen said, like fuck everything else, like this is us. And I mean, as far as like all costs altogether, we had family, you know what I'm saying, to be able to help us out with the cost. But I mean, altogether, it wasn't too expensive. Like, even when it came down to like our outfits, I mean, well, the shoes was probably the most expensive part, of course. But
what kind of shoes you wear? Nah, you gotta let niggas know. You was fucking check.
It was nothing. It was nothing too major. Just some Alexander McQueen's. Nothing too major. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, it was just a moment.
3 pairs of those in my closet now.
It's kind of like we were in that standpoint where it was like we didn't want to compare ourselves to like anyone else's baby shower because this is our moment. So we still had to make it to where it was special enough for us. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't want to get in that grand scheme of having to compete with somebody else's. We was okay and happy with everything that happened for our event, for our child that we're bringing to the world, just as if it were like a marriage that we were coming together. It would be our marriage, not like we're trying to compete with someone else's marriage. So I mean, if it's big because that's just what we choose to do, I'm fine with that. But in my head, it's not demanding. because I'm not in the mindset of even trying to compare it to something that is like a grand scheme wedding. You know what I'm saying? I don't have like an ideal that I would want it to be. I just want it to be, you know, good enough for us, you know.
What you feel about it, Lee?
Yeah, I really do like Juan's answer. I feel kind of like that. I mean, given my choice, given my way, I grab a nice old oak tree, I grab a pastor, you know what I'm saying? We go get it, you know what I'm saying? But if the woman I happen to, you know what I'm saying, stumble upon that
you're gonna be divorced in $5.
Right. Wants to tackle like right, yo.
Wow. Wow.
This is like the second time, bro. You got some crazy energy going on.
You, man. I'm trying to y'all here passing out ring pop rings.
If the woman I end up tackling life with decides that she wants to do a grand wedding, I'm also fine with that. I find the marriage in itself with the relationship with the woman I'm deciding to marry to be way more important than the ceremony we have to get it done. So I mean, given my way, I wouldn't spend $1. Like I let my people know. I mean, weddings really are if we're being honest,
for the gifts.
Weddings are for the gifts, for the money you get. Like that's really what the weddings are for. So I mean, it is either way. If she wants to have a grand wedding, we can have it. If not, hey, we're gonna grab some family friends. We're gonna have a good time. Probably, cook out.
Yeah, very ironic that you said that as well. Because I mean, I have all intentions of going all of y'all will know what I'm talking about because you've all seen it. I plan on going the Jim and Pam route. I really have not a big desire for like a wedding. Really, I'm not even that kind of a social person.
Shout out to Office, man.
I'd really like me and my girl would just go ahead, do the marriage thing, and then have like a party. Like it'd be like a marriage party, like a regular party. Probably get like a little place or like a venue or something just to make it more fun and more lit. But it wouldn't be like a wedding. Actually, I don't think I would actually have a wedding. Maybe I do like I would definitely like maybe do some vows or something just to show some appreciation and love. That way they get that like effect from it. But I don't necessarily I don't have a huge desire for that personally. I mean, like, yeah, no,
at the strip club.
Actually, I'm lying. Oh no, definitely not that. They'll turn me away at the door, bro.
Shout out to last week's episode, man. If you know
what it is, right? Shout out RP Gunu.
Go new, yeah.
And I'd have some like family there. That's about it. Because I mean, like, I'm sure my parents would want to see that, and her parents would want to see that. But beyond that, I wouldn't have anybody. And then I'd have a party after that. I would bring everybody too.
Hey, man. Best of luck to y'all in those endeavors, man. Especially Lee. That oak tree is gonna be the death of him.
Bro, who are you having the wedding for? Yourself or the people, man? Listen,
bro. I'm just saying, man.
Pine tree is gonna smell good. It's a pine tree.
Nah, you said oak tree, bro. You said oak tree. I'm like, you disrespect
any tree. Good oak.
You said I'm marrying her next to the oak.
Tree. Right, grab a tree. y'all all focused on the particulars. Grab a tree.
Well, I'm going to sideline this for a quick sideline question. Just a quick hitter, Lee. You know what I'm saying? You may have heard this, but you definitely heard this, but I tweaked it a little bit to go ahead and aid in the decision making process a little bit. So, y'all ready? And the viewers, if y'all, you know what I'm saying, think about this yourselves, leave a comment even if you go ahead and have your own answer. This is the real. Okay. You got two options here. Option one. Option one. I swear I tweaked it a little bit. Option one. You got enough money to last you your lifetime. You don't got to work again. As a matter of fact, you can't work again. You can pick up extracurriculars, but you can't work. Like you can't have a job. But you can, you know what I'm saying? You got enough money that you're straight. You don't even have to work. And I'm talking, you can live luxury. I'm talking Lambo rented every day till you die type money. Only exchange for that.
I'll take it.
This is the only option, but this is the exchange. The exchange is the closest person to you, whether it be your girlfriend, whether it be your parent, whether it be whomever that person will be, that will be designated. You are not allowed to use the bathroom outside of yourself unless you ask them first. That's the only trade-off. You can go anywhere you want to go. You can go outside. You can be in the car. You could be on the road, but you can't use the bathroom unless you ask them first, and they have to approve it. That's the only trade-off for all the money that you need to live the rest of your life. But anytime, I'm talking middle of the night, 3 a.m. Damn, I got to pee right quick. Hold up. Better wake your girl up and figure out if you can. Because, no. That's not a thing.
What happens if
you don't ask, you can go. No, you can go. Oh, well, if you go, well, hang on, let me rephrase it. If you use the bathroom, you can only do it on yourself. If you try to use it in the toilet or somewhere else,
I'm just gonna be a pissy ass nigga,
yeah. No.
Yeah, give me that money, yo.
So
I'm rich.
This question will decide for me where I go.
Go ahead.
Say, you know what I'm saying, it's just bad and I defecate myself. My pants are ruined.
You're right.
Can I at least go clean up without her permission?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I'm good.
Yeah, give me the money, yo.
I'll do it. I'll give you the money.
Hey,
I get some special made pants. Goddamn, get a bucket in my
some custom made pants.
Hell yeah,
get some custom made pants.
So is it
Pampers, yo?
Is it everybody taking?
Pampers.
Is it everybody taking the? Everybody's taking. Everybody taking the money.
Was there a
bread,
whore? Was there a whore though? Was it another?
No. No, that was it. No, that's all. That's the only option. You can or you can just live your regular life. Carry on.
Yeah, give me
but
I turn that bed into a water bed real quick. Man, I'll be pissing that shit. I'll be pissing the fuck out that bed, yo. I'm telling you.
I'm gaslight the hell out of it too. It's your fault.
What to say?
You ain't telling me to use the bathroom. Yeah, I'm gonna piss on you.
Right. She wake up like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, don't what the fuck me. It's your fault. You over there sleeping.
Right. We gonna have to get a system or something. Put up a yes or no flag. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say, you want to set some bells, some alarms. Like you want to figure it out.
Hey man, I thought about that, and the reason that question came to mind was because
Kelly would take the money.
This is fair. Myself, I was thinking in my head, I was looking at the couch, and when I came home, and I was like, "Yo, my dog does nothing, and this cat lives an extravagant life." But the only downside to his life is the fact he can't use the bathroom unless I tell him. He's got enough food to last until the last of his life. He's got warm blankets.
That's true.
This nigga just hanging out all day in a plaid house. Only trade-off is he can't use the bathroom when he wants.
Nah, I'll tell you what, man. My dog right here is stupid as fuck, yo. Reason why I say that is because, like, I'm sure you probably don't put like the puppy pads down or nothing like that in the house. Like, you probably that's what it sounds like. So sometimes I put them shits down. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm tired. Like, I don't want to take your dumb ass out. Like, I'm tired. Like, you know what I'm saying? He be stupid outside. He don't know what the fuck to do. You know, he be out there shaking his legs and all that shit. Like, I ain't never seen a dog.
What do they be looking for, bro? That's my question. What do these dogs be looking for? They just be out there walking in circles sometimes.
This nigga be tip drilling outside. I don't know what the fuck. Like, I've never seen a dog tip drill outside. Out here just shaking his ass. I'm like, what the fuck you doing? So, yo, I put the puppy pads out, yo, and his stupid ass, yo, he don't never want to do nothing on. I'm like, yo, I'm giving you the option to pee in the house, but this nigga just will willingly wait for me. He'll wait all night, wait until the morning. I'll wake up 7 in the morning, all I feel is some hot ass breath in my fucking ear. You know what I'm saying? When I turned over, this nigga looking at me like, like take me outside,
Father, I need to go.
I'm gonna say, like, yo, ain't nobody restricting you. There's puppy pads right there, but he's so stupid. He don't want to do it, yo.
Right.
Y'all just dumb, man.
Nah, you take me.
Right, yeah, you take me. Yeah. Go get that collar and put it around my neck.
Right. I want to go with you, Pop. I want to go with you, Pop.
By fault, OG. Come on, yo.
That's how I'm doing my girl. Nah, don't put out the pad for me to piss myself on the ground.
Right.
You just gonna stand by the door, Lee, and stare at her. Just stand by the door and stare at her.
Oh, she gonna know after a good couple weeks. She gonna know when it's time.
Yeah.
Oh, you think it's a joke? Nah, nigga, I want to go outside this time.
Right, quit playing with me, yo.
Man, that should have give you anxiety, yo. That should give you anxiety, man.
You gonna put that pad up, that little pad down there. Mm-hmm. Bring your tail outside.
It is a rather difficult thing. And then we'll go into another question as well, not along the similar lines, but just another general question, really. And Javen, you came up with this one. As a matter of fact, it was what would you do? So I ask you to go ahead and phrase this one for the people. What would you do?
Man, I just I be like, I'm really into the to like to hood movies and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Typical nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? And you always see, you know what I'm saying, when they be in the interrogation room, they just be looking there. You know what I'm saying? He be like, man, we know we got you, right? You know what I'm saying? They just be looking at you like, they always like to say that.
Yeah.
You know you going to jail, right? You know, that's they always say that shit like, no, I'm not. Like, nigga, you don't even got nothing on me, yo. But niggas be folding, yo. So my question is, you know what I'm saying? Listen, right here. All right, what would you do if you was facing life in prison, but you could get off free if you gave up just one name? One name. Gotta be one of your closest friends. Somebody closest to you. They don't gotta be a close friend. It's one of your
You
closest
said I'm
people.
doing life.
Life in prison. I'm talking you in there, you and that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You might as well go ahead and get you one of the caps, yo. Like you gonna be in that bitch for good. I'm talking wake up, go to sleep. I'm saying, nigga, you in the yard, like that's your shit.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a good thing I'm a civilian because I have no street cred to save. I'm singing.
Right.
Nigga, what? I'm letting it fly. It's a good thing I'm a civilian. I'm letting that.
That's what determines my answer. That's what determines my answer.
In all seriousness, the only
we're living the street life. I gotta abide by the rules of where my feet are. So, but if we just some regular cats and we just did some crazy stuff,
they got you. Listen, they got your ass in there. I'm talking photo. You, like they got your retinas, nigga. Like they can see it's you, fingerprint, all that. They got you stealing from the McDonald's, from the Mickeys. They got your fingerprints, all that. They can see you. You going down for this? You give up one name, it's all gone, scot free. Yeah, that's it.
The only reason I'm singing is because you threw life in there. That's the only reason. Even for me personally, that's a lie. Life is OD, but here's always been my rule.
Right,
even though I've never been in that situation. Go ahead.
I'm gonna change the sentence.
You gotta do at least 15 to get a possibility of parole. So life.
Look, I'm gonna change it.
Bro.
25.
Nah.
You singing for 25? Yo, you singing for 25?
I'm singing for anything over 10. I said this since I was a child, and I'm still saying it now, bro. You got me for 10. Anything 10 and under, I will actually
do. Got a lot of life to live.
I don't know about the real life situation, but 10 and under, I'll do.
We need to specify the situation a bit more.
Over 10 years, bro. I'm over a decade. Yeah, I'm definitely singing, bro. That's a lot. That's a long time in there.
What more you need to know?
Is it just all right? So is it just me and him, or is there like a group backing us? Is there a group of cats that's going that we're tied to? If this is one cat.
I got you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Give me the.
Listen. This is a scenario. It was you and three other cats. Y'all made up. Y'all was struggling. Stretch for cash. You know what I'm saying? You want that dough. Y'all go break into a McDonald's. I'm telling you, they got you sneezed on the doorknob. All that. You tripped. You fell. You hit your head on the damn door. You got a little bit of your blood there. You thought about cleaning it up, but you was like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Maybe don't think it's ketchup. You know what I'm saying? It is McDonald's. So you went in there. You got the cash. You out. All that shit. They got you. They talking about, hey Lee, they slide in that McChicken towards you slowly like that. They open up the thing. They like one name.
Nah, that shit say 25 to life and ketchup on the burger.
25 to life. 25 to life is on the burger and ketchup. 25 to life.
If it's more than one cat, I'm gonna just go ahead and take it.
That's hilarious.
Like I said, because anyone tied to the crime that knows you is gonna know you snitched if you get out. And you know what I'm saying, living that kind of lifestyle, I don't know if these niggas gonna try to kill me or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And hey, bro, you don't really do nothing unless you prepare for the consequences. So it's what it is, I guess.
What you doing, Juan?
No bullshit. I'm giving up whatever nigga is light skinned out of the group. No bullshit.
Fair enough.
Damn, the light skin
well, goddamn. Well, goddamn.
Hey, no, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Hey, I'll just play. Just like Lee said. I mean, if I knew, obviously, the, you know what I'm saying, what's gonna come with the actions that I'm doing.
Yeah.
If it, like I said, and it's definitely me. Without a doubt, it's me. I take my shit like a man, bro. I take my shit like a man. 10 max though. 10, really 6.
Six cutting it close.
You know
I'm calling audible. I'm calling a huddle with all my niggas. Look, I'm gonna take these years. Y'all get the best
you know
lawyer.
what's crazy? I'm gonna have to.
Nigga Lee said, you better run that shit up for me while I'm in jail. Put money on my books, all that.
Before I have my answer, I'm gonna ask for all of us to come together. All the niggas in the crime that they got like gathered up.
Yo, you can't do
Which
that.
Which one
yo.
of us is gonna be more successful?
Nah, you can't do that, yo. You can't, yo. You're not seeing them again. No, that's it. Yo, Juan.
Which one y'all niggas gonna go, bro?
You not about to see him again, yo. They got you in the room, cuffed up. I'm telling you, to the table. You cuffed up. It's cold in that bitch. You got goosebumps. You're shaking. Like you scared for your life. You talking about, oh shit. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Like that's you. Like, you're not seeing them again unless you snitch. You're not seeing them again unless you change my answer again. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There you go. I have to give it the nigga with the least amount of potential.
Not Junior.
I'm not gonna lie. That's not even a bad idea. Give up the dumbest nigga. Give up the dumbest nigga.
Hey, he got the IQ of Bobby Boucher. Yeah, you gotta do it, bro.
Yo, that's crazy. So you tell me you gonna give up the nigga that has the opportunity to get it right on the outside?
Javen, you know what I'm saying, bro?
You gonna get it right on the outside?
Why is a little 12-year-old little nigga going on this play with us? Why is he here?
Because you asked him.
He got years to give.
You called dummy.
Bro, you not understanding, bro. I'm gonna get to this money. So he gonna have money on his books. He gonna be fed. Like I'm gonna take care of him. I'm gonna take care of him. His family, like bro. And when he get out, it's gonna be a welcoming party. A demon home. Demon
home, pussy. Demon home.
Hey, when he get back, it's a
That's a demon home, pussy. Demon home.
Hey, I'm gonna pick him up and everything. What's good, family?
What's up?
What's good?
Yeah,
ain't see you in a minute, boy. Would have been about 10. Would have been about 10.
I'm like, hey, you know, I was holding your mama down, right? Yeah, I did.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hold it down, bro.
Hey, brother, you got a brother, by the way. Just to let you know,
minutes, bro. Been thinking about you.
What?
Been thinking about you.
Wait. What?
I would set him up.
You hold mom down like that?
I'm holding moms down.
I'm holding moms down, bro. I'm holding.
Yo, how are y'all holding moms down?
Bro, you got a little brother, bro. You got a little brother, bro.
Hey, man, that little nigga, man. I'm talking about the moms.
Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. Okay, you know, I'm gonna let you ride with that. I don't know how the fuck you got away with this shit. I'm gonna let it.
Sure he come back. He got some bread, though. I'm gonna let it ride.
I'm gonna listen,
he said, I'm holding moms down. He said, hey, bro, who that little nigga in the car? Hey, man, that's your brother, by the way. Meet your 6-month-old brother.
He said he kind of like you, though. Yo, listen.
Moms ain't gonna about nothing.
Demon home.
Hey, listen, man. Listen. It's my last thing I'll say in there. If it was me, yo, you know what I'm saying? It really depends on whatever they sliding across that table, yo. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because I know they giving out meals, you know what I'm saying, to get niggas to sing. You slide me a number one, no pickles.
That nigga is singing.
It's the specific, it's the meal that it gets you.
Hey, Jay,
respectful.
You might CFA.
Man, know your limitations there, bro.
I'll go bigger on that. You slide me a nice large plate of oxtails, rice, beans.
I thought this nigga was about to say Long John Silver.
Extra oxtail juice on the rice.
Boy, what?
See, that's crazy.
I'm Adele, bro.
That's the wrong meal to ask for. You telling me you trying to get some oxtail? You know, first of all, I know we both Jamaican, bro. Okay, first of all, but you know, damn, we ain't gonna be no meat on that damn oxtail. You know good and well they be skipping on the oxtail, yo. You know that, yo.
They do be.
So you gonna get? I'm like, you about to sing for literally 3 bites. That's what it is. Hey, they go Ron.
I might
go sing for 3 bites.
I might go for a 20-piece honey garlic. Each drink.
He's such a nigga, yo. He said he gonna go for wings. Oh God.
Hey man, man. Bro, throw the hands up, bro. Throw the hand. Hey man.
Throw the hands up.
Can't do much else about it.
Like
Pork chops and grape juice, baby. We
evidence
holding moms down.
Holding moms down.
If I know we got a Bobby Boucher in the group, I was gonna tell anyway. Go ahead, give me my steak. Go ahead, homie, done with the steak and asparagus.
He gonna come home to a whole new family, bro. Just because I was holding moms down.
Hey man, you got a whole new sibling, man. Bro, put them on to the game, man. You got a couple of little young bloods here.
When he get home, he ain't got to worry about nothing. He gonna have an investment portfolio. He gonna have some bands in his pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We got you, bro. You good? Thank you.
Hey man, listen. If that's how y'all treating niggas, yo, I might. Hey, listen, yo. Lee, I'll be calling you tomorrow. Collect, yo. That's what you promised.
We gotta run a play. We gotta run a play.
What you mean?
Gonna take the time?
No, say we gotta run the play.
You gotta take the time. I can't just get it to you. You gotta do the time.
You gotta work for that, bro. You gotta work for that.
Right, you gotta work for that.
I ain't gonna work for it. I am gonna work for it.
Nah, you gotta work for that. You gotta work for that. You gotta work for that.
Man.
And the final topic, fellas, of the night. And I'm not sure where are they doing the screening at, David? Do you know?
Man, I do not. Let me see, yeah.
Because well, nonetheless, there's screening going on for mental health issues. You know what I'm saying? Mental health dilemmas, whatever you want to call it, man. But it's starting as early as 8. Yeah. They're screening for anxiety at 8 years old. Diagnosable anxiety at that, of course. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gets anxious, but like they're looking for the diagnosis of anxiety at 8 years old. I see you see that head shaking, Lee. What you think?
It's real touchy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can understand.
Talk about it.
Is this government sanction probing? Like, is this a government program they're trying to put in place? Because I don't know. I think when you, as long as it's not like medication and stuff coming into the play, I get it. Kids are they're all growing and they're real malleable and incitable and you can introduce them to concepts that their brains can't really even understand the gravity of or take in effectively. So I think it's just you gotta, if they're handling it carefully and with the best interest of the kids at heart, and there's no like real heavy medications they're trying to put these kids on, then I can rock with that, I guess.
Would you got any info, Javen?
Yeah. You said info?
Well, what it was about the thing.
I'm still trying to get that. I'm still trying to pull it up.
Oh, okay.
Let me hear.
Well, yeah,
definitely hear what y'all take.
I got more stuff to say about it anyway. I was just curious if you had that up.
To give my take.
Go ahead, Warren.
Definitely exactly what Lee said. I would second that. As long as it's anything, because we're talking about as young as 8 years old. So as long as it's anything stepping away from drugs at such an early age, I don't have any problem with it, because I definitely understand, kids go through traumatic things, as well as adults do. Sometimes it starts early, even earlier than that. And people have, they'll have these situations and it causes them to have anxiety or just, you just never really know a child's living situation that can literally change their life and affect them later on down the line. So I don't have a problem with it, but just like I said, just like Lee said, as long as it isn't involving drugs or anything like that, I'm cool with it. If there's like a substitute like therapy or like someone that can talk to, just anything else besides drugs, I'm 100% okay with it. I don't have a problem with it.
Fuck the home life and everything. I mean, granted, it's definitely an important thing, but elementary, middle, and high school is damn near like Baghdad, my nigga. I'm not gonna lie to you. It definitely is, especially nowadays. I mean, it is a war zone out that bitch. I'm telling you, kids is mean as shit nowadays. Kids is mean.
They were mean then. I can only imagine now.
Kids is mean.
We were bad then. So just imagine how worse it's got since.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Michael Jordans, you know what I'm saying? When niggas palming your head and shit like that, niggas was getting dunked on, you know what I'm saying? The lockers and hey man, you know what I'm saying? We was beating niggas' asses, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just, like that's
me, in my era, going through school, even in elementary, we had a time frame where pantsing was a really big thing, to the point where we were pantsing anyone who was, open season. It came down to substitutes. We got the principal a couple times, assistant principal, which she had a skirt. Luckily she had Spanx on. But I can only imagine.
Y'all pants the principal?
Yeah,
a couple times he said.
I don't I don't regret it. It was hilarious.
She must have OnlyFans now. Ain't no way she let that happen multiple times. I cannot believe that shit. She's still the principal there?
The principal was twice. The assistant, which was a female, was once, and she had Spanx on.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, that does not make it any better. The fact that it was only twice. The fact that it happened one time, that actually happened. I mean, I couldn't even imagine.
Funny.
What?
I'm not gonna say his name, but our principal looks like, if y'all know who Mr. Mosby is from like the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, he looks exactly like him. Exactly like him.
That's crazy.
That's funny.
Like
no, actually,
that's why it was funny though.
I actually read a statistic here recently, which is crazy. We're talking about this. I actually read a statistic that I think in the year 2020, suicides between the age of 14, or no, not suicides, overdoses between the ages of 14 and 18, or 14 to 21, doubled from 2019, and it's up 20% this last year from then. So if we're talking about anxiety and things of that nature,
right?
I mean, I feel there's a lot of good we can do.
Thing.
It's definitely a real thing.
Very real.
I feel like there's so much societal pressure driving a lot of that.
I was gonna, my take on this, and it taps into what you said, Lee. So it leads perfectly into it. Really, I think since there aren't any details on how they're going about it, then I will say this: since they don't have anything to like deconstruct or to dissect, there is that they need to make this just an open door policy kind of a thing. They do not need to grab classroom after classroom and one by one be like, let's screen you all for anxiety. Yeah. Because like you just said about kids being malleable, and then on top of that as well, this is a detriment, in my opinion, to the society that we have. And it is the fact that your people underestimate how powerful their mind is. And I heard this today. This isn't a quote, but like it was a discussion I was having today. And I asked somebody, I was like, so like, what kind of mental practices are you doing? Because they said they were working on their mental, strengthening it. The thing that they said is extremely true, and it ties perfectly into this. If you come into work every day, I'm exhausted, bro. I'm tired, bro. I'm beat, dog. Like I can't, bro. Yeah, you're gonna be tired every single time and every single day you go there. No, and your body probably actually isn't even that tired. People do a lot of things under duress, like physical duress. People do a lot of things tired. People do a lot of things hot, cold. But but a lot of the times people use these same things as reasons they can't do certain stuff. So I say that into the same thing with the anxiety thing as well. Like I don't want a bunch of kids running around being like, well, they said I might have anxiety because I felt this, that, and the third, and it's really not that deep. It's really not that deep. And I'll say this thankfully as a positive on my end, and it's something that is a positive because I know a lot of people's this is not the case. I've been in therapy for a little while now, and not only have I been there for a little while now, but I'm a big thing like an introverted kind of a thinker as is. So I say that to say, as I'm talking through therapy, I'm just really realizing it's cool to talk to a mental health professional, but it's not actually required for me personally to get like a lot of psychological help. Going there, I thought I was going to need a lot more help and a lot more quote unquote fixing than I actually do. And it's not because she said like, oh, you're fine. It was me actually talking to her and she's like, well, what's wrong? And this, that, and the third. And I'm like, well, I'm thinking about it. Actually, there's nothing wrong. But stuff has happened to me in my life and society says that there should be something wrong with me. So shoot, let me check. And I don't want that to be the case for an 8-year-old to be like, well, they said I should have anxiety from this situation because they do.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm anxious.
The thing that something I realized, even just make me rethink about a conversation I had with my cousin Jason. A conversation me and him were having, and I was just voicing to him, certain things that mentally for me I was dealing with. I don't really want to talk about whatever the situation was, but like I said, it was just a conversation that I needed. It was just a situation I need to get off my chest, pretty much. And it was a conversation that kind of made me like just emotionally, just even in certain situations, I just felt different. I didn't feel myself. But one thing I've definitely noticed is regardless of if it's an emotional expert or even if it's someone you trust, just like I said, my cousin, like just someone you trust, just having that, just a set of ears that can listen, non-biased, that is like non-biased of wanting to take your side, even if you're in the wrong, they're gonna tell you that you're definitely wrong. But like, it's just something about having someone who you can like, sort of like, I guess, like vent to, or just even get
Right.
off whatever, release that pressure or that tension that you have. It's something about that feeling that I feel a lot of people, especially, I don't want to get like too specific, but for African American males, I mean, as far as like such as myself, that's something that's kind of, it's I don't want to say it's something that's like looked at negatively, but it's like it's something where it's like, bro, like just deal with it, bro, like just get over it. But it's like sometimes certain situations you have to have another set of ears so you can just give that information or just release that stress, that tension to, what I'm saying? Because when it comes to a point where you just build it up and you hold it for so long, just like I said, you can get, antsy or just build anxiety over times, regardless.
Bubble up.
You're gonna lash
over
out.
time, and that it pretty much you're gonna lash out,
Narcissism.
and it's just a lot more beneficial for you to attack the situation early, or and like release that tension and that stress rather than just trying to hold on to it. So, like I said, I understand things definitely happen to kids at a young age. I definitely agree with you, Quinn, when it comes to I don't think I agree with just giving. I mean, I'm not saying that they are, but I don't think it's a good idea to just go to a classroom and say, "Well, come on, let's all go to screening. All the kids go to a screening." I definitely feel like it should be like an open door policy, for the kids who
Want
are
to
having
actually check.
actually have troubling situations and actually want to get something off their chest. I feel like that's how it should be. And just like, just like I said, like how Lee said, just not drugs or anything, but just a set of ears they can vent to, because things happen to, kids at a young age, and it holds and stays with them over time, and that causes problems later on in their life. So I definitely agree with both you guys' viewpoints.
Yeah,
I like the open door policy for real. And one thing I will say is that, I'll say that because usually the kids that need the most help aren't going to take advantage of an open door policy. But I also know from, personal experience, or like things close to me, that schools already practice keeping files like on kids, and they kind of learn to pinpoint certain behaviors. So if they do that, then I say you can reach out to certain kids that you may see as volatile or people that may need that
on
service.
edge. Yeah,
so,
that's a good idea.
At risk and stuff
at
like
risk.
that.
Them outlandish hooligan cats that seem to be acting out. It's like, all right, bro, come holler at this person real quick.
Yeah.
Bro, man, I say that shit. Like I said, that shit is really it's real in school too, man. Like you guys said, I think it should be open forum. Like if you feel like as a kid, or even like teachers should just be more so alert as well too, be looking out for that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like noticing like behaviors. So they should train more teachers on noticing those type of behaviors and stuff like that. And then secondly is
that's a snowball of issues
as
right
well
there.
too. Yeah. Secondly as well too, man. Like the bullies as well too, man. They need to crack down on the bullying, and then also addressing the bullies as well, as like as far as like what's going on, because you know what I'm saying, a lot of times like niggas be bullies because they got shit going on at home. You know what I'm saying? And that is, you know what I'm saying, they come to school with anxiety, causing, you know what I'm saying, lashing out, causing other niggas. I had this bully back in the day, honestly. And you know what I'm saying, he used to, you say you don't believe it.
I mean, look at you. You know what I'm saying? You look like the bully.
Yeah, you're the bully.
Yeah,
you just the bully.
All right, chill. See, I ain't listen. Nah, don't shake your head, Quinn, because you know damn well you know what I'm saying. I used to be that nigga, I string bean. You know, he used to come in and just flick me, yeah. But feel me, I had this bully, man, and he would just always he would do shit to scare me. But the thing is though, he would always hint at the shit that he had going on in his home life, when he would do it. You know what I'm saying? I'd be, you know what I'm saying, I'm sitting there laughing with my friends, be like, hey, the fuck? Think that shit is funny? Oh, you must be laughing, huh? You must be laughing because EBT is hilarious, right? Like I'm on. I'm like,
damn,
like
nigga said like I'm on.
I'm like, like no,
yeah,
like,
you must have a cool plate of food to eat at night, huh?
Right. That's why you laughing because you on a full stomach.
Full stomach.
Right.
You ate real good last night, huh?
Right. I'm like, okay. He's like, nah, fuck that. You must think you real cool, right? Just like the AC that I can't afford. I'm like, yo, what the fuck am I supposed to say to that?
Hot, nigga, you ain't even sweating, nigga.
What I'm saying, like, you got me anxious, ready to, you know what I'm saying, to come to school because I don't know what to say around you. Like,
you hot, nigga. You ain't experienced real heat, nigga. You ain't experienced real heat.
When they started to hit you with the, you fresh as hell in school. What you got somebody who wash your clothes and buy you fresh shoes?
Right, yo, like, yeah. Must be nice.
Last night, nigga.
I guess my parent. But I digress.
But I fuck with it, man. Like if that's what they trying to do in the schools, man, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. Cause they definitely, especially in the inner cities,
it's coming from a good place. It's coming from a good place. Things are just different. Things are just different in practice and in theory.
Gotta do it right.
That's all.
That's what separates it. It needs to be done in good faith, for sure. If they're gonna do it, it needs to be done in good faith.
Very much so. Very much so.
If y'all need help on how to, you know what I'm saying, properly bully, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I did it for 12 years. I did it successfully for 12 years.
Giving out master classes on bullying.
I did it successfully.
If you need proper steps to
bullying for dummies,
not intentionally harm someone, but just to really get at them, you know what I'm saying, emotionally, you know, hit me up. You know, I'm giving ebooks. Get out your boy Juju, man. I'm here. You know,
sometimes bullying is necessary, man. It builds character.
Yeah, it builds exactly. It builds character.
You know?
Brooklyn Nets lost.
Or just slid that one in there. Alrighty. Right, and we're gonna close that off there. And we're gonna close that out there. We want to thank this special guest RomeoKojo for sliding in here and being a panelist on the night. Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining us. Good conversation.
Appreciate it.
And that right there is the episode, people. We thank you all for listening in. Tune in next week and we're gonna keep it rolling. Inside Wolves, we are out.
For more Inside Wolf content, make sure to subscribe and make sure to hit that link tree in our bio to bring you to all our platforms. Let's get it.